Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Mathematics Solution. In the previous video we solved the exercise 8.1 up to question number 4, and today we will do the question number 5, 6 and 7. So let's start. Question number 5 is given secant theta is equal to 13/12. Calculate all other trigonometric ratios. We have given the value of one trigonometric ratio and we have to find the value of rest of the other 5 trigonometric ratios. So let's start. First of all, we need the basic formula, that is of Pandit Badri Prasad. In all the questions we need this basic formula. So write the value of trigonometric ratios. Secant, cosecant. Here we have given that secant theta is equal to 13/12. First of all, let's draw a right angle triangle. ABC, which is right angled at B. Here we have given the angle theta, so we will write here theta. Theta, as I told you earlier, is the Greek symbol which is used to denote the value of the angle. Now we have given that secant theta is equal to 13/12, and what is secant theta is equal to hypotenuse upon base. So we will write here in our triangle, here hypotenuse is AC and base is AB. So we have find the value of two sides of the triangle. AC is equal to 13 centimeter and AB is equal to 12 centimeter. So we have to find the value of perpendicular here. As we did in the previous question, let's apply Pythagoras theorem in right angle triangle ABC. In right angled triangle ABC, by Pythagoras theorem we have here Pythagoras theorem is hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. Perpendicular is BC because it is opposite side to the angle theta, which is given in our question. So AC, value of AC is equal to 13, AB is equal to 12, and BC we have to find here. 13 square is equal to 169 and 12 square is equal to 144, or 169, this will subtract from 169, therefore 9 minus 4 5, 6 minus 4 2, 1 minus 1 0. Thus value of BC is equal to square root of 25, and square root of 25 is 5. So the value of BC is 5 centimeter. Now we have find the values of all the three sides of the given triangle. Now we have given the value of secant theta and we have to find the value of sine, cos, tan, cot and cosecant. So let's start. Sine theta. So what is sine theta? Perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Here perpendicular is BC upon AC. So it is equal to BC is 5 and AC is equal to 13 centimeter. Now next is cos theta. We can write base upon hypotenuse, and or we know that cos theta is inverse of secant theta and secant theta is inverse of cos theta. So we can write the value of inverse value of secant theta here, and it will be equal to the value of cos. So we will write here AB upon AC, and if we see this formula base base is equal to AB and hypotenuse is AC. So it is equal to 12 upon 13. Now tangent theta. What is tangent theta? Perpendicular upon base. Here perpendicular is BC upon base AB. Perpendicular BC is equal to 5 cm and base AB is equal to 12 cm. Now next value is cot theta, and we know that cot theta is opposite of tangent theta, so we will write the opposite value here. Here cot theta will be equal to AB upon BC, or you can directly write the inverse here, 12 upon 5. Next we have cosecant theta. The value of secant theta is already given here, and we will find the cosecant theta. Cosecant theta is hypotenuse upon perpendicular, or it is inverse of sin theta. So we will write the value of inverse value of sin theta. Sin theta is upon BC upon AC, and cosecant theta will be AC upon BC, and AC is equal to 13 and BC is equal to 5. So we have find the value of 5 other trigonometric ratios when we are given the value of one trigonometric ratio. So this is our answer. Now question number 6 is, if A and B are acute angles such that cos A and cos B, then show that angle A is equal to angle B. We are given that both angle A and B are acute and their cos of A and is equal to cos of B, and we have to show that these angles are also unequal. So we will not take the right angle triangle here, because in the right angle, if I take this right angle, although these are acute angles, but they are of different values. If this is 30, then this can be of 60 degree. So these are of different value, but we have given that we have to prove that angle A and B are equal, and we know that in which triangle both these angles are equal, in equilateral triangle. So we will draw a equilateral triangle here. Let this equilateral triangle be ABC, because we are given the angle A and B here. Here angle A and B are equal, so we will write A and B here. C here. Given that angle A and B are acute angles and cosine of A is equal to cosine of B. Here we have to prove that the cosine of angle A is equal to cosine of angle B. But these trigonometric ratios are we find in the right angle triangle. So we will, to make this triangle a right angle triangle, we will draw a perpendicular from C to on the side AB and name it as D. So now we have two right angle triangle here. One is ACD and other is BCD. Now if we find the value of cos A is this, angle A is this, then if we find from the formula the sine cos tan, then value of cos is base upon hypotenuse. In triangle ACD, what is the value of cos A? Base upon hypotenuse. Here base is AD, so value of cos A can be written as AD, and upon hypotenuse means AC. And cos B in triangle BCD, base is BD and hypotenuse is BC. To prove that angle A is equal to angle B, we have to prove that both these triangle ACD and triangle BCD are equal. So To prove this equal, we will use the similarity criterion. So that's why we have taken the values of cos A and cos B. Now if I rearrange this, let's change the value BD here in place of AC and take it to the another side, AC upon BC. So what will we see? AD upon BD is equal to AC upon BC, and this is also equal to CD upon CD because common side. CD is a common side in both the triangles. So the ratio of the sides of two triangles are equal. So by side similarity criterion, these two triangles are congruent, or you can say that similar, equal. So by SS means side, similarity criterion, triangle ACD is similar to triangle BCD. I hope you have learned these similarity criterion SS, SAS, etc. in the 9th class. So now if this is the similarity sign. Now if these triangles are equal, then their corresponding part will be equal. So angle A will be equal to angle C. So we can write here, this implies angle A equal to angle B because corresponding parts of similar triangles are equal. We will write the reason here, that the corresponding parts of the similar triangles are equal. That's why angle A is equal to angle B. Both these triangles we have proved the here similar. Now let's move to question number 7. Next question number 7 is, if cot theta is equal to 7/8, evaluate 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta upon 1 plus cos theta minus 1 minus cos theta. We have to find the value of this, and also cot square theta. Cot square theta can be found from cot theta because you can also do the part number 2 first. We have to just square the value of cot theta and you will get the cot square theta. One thing that I want to tell you that cos theta raised to power n is equal to cos or cot or any trigonometric ratio cos raised to power n theta. These are equal to, that is, if we have given that cos theta whole square, then it means it will be equal to cos square theta. We will square the terms cos here. So let's start. Given that cot theta is equal to 7/8, for this we have to find the value of sine, cos here, and to find the value of sine and cos we will draw a right angle triangle and find the value of the third side. So let's draw a right angle triangle. Which is right angled at V. Now cot theta is equal to opposite of tan, means base upon perpendicular. Here base is 7 and perpendicular is 8. So we will write here AB because it is the base and the side opposite to angle theta is the perpendicular. So AB upon BC. Now we will find the value of AC by applying the Pythagoras theorem. So by Pythagoras theorem we have AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Now value of AB is 7 and value of BC is 8 square. Therefore AC square will be 7 square is equal to 49 and 8 square is equal to 64. Now find the sum. 9 and 4 13, 6 and 4 10, 10 and 1 11. Now 113 is a non-perfect square number, so the value of AC will be square root of 113. Here you don't need to find the square root of 113 because it will be in decimal and we don't need to write the trigonometric ratios in the decimal numbers. So we have find the value of third side also, which is equal to root 113 centimeter. Now to solve our question we need the value of sin theta and cos theta. So let's find the value of sin theta. Sin theta is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Here perpendicular is BC and hypotenuse is AC. So its value is equal to 8 upon square root of 13. And value of cos theta is equal to base upon hypotenuse. Here our base is AB and hypotenuse is AC. So AB is equal to 7 and AC is equal to 113. Now let's solve the first part. One plus sin theta, 1 minus sin theta, 1 plus cos theta and 1 minus cos theta. Now fill the value of sin theta and cos theta here. 1 plus sin theta. Sin theta is equal to 8 upon 113 square root of 1 minus 8 upon square root of 113. Similarly below 1 plus 7 upon square root of 113 and 1 minus 7 upon square root of 113. Now friends, if you know the algebraic identity a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square, we will apply this algebraic identity here. Here this is a and this is b and this is in a plus b and a minus b. Similarly we will also apply the formula a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square in the denominator. So here our a is 1 square minus b square, b is 8 upon square root of 113 whole square. Similarly in the denominator 1 square minus 7 upon 113. Now 1 square is equal to 1. Here you have to square the, because it is a whole square, you have to square the both the denominator and the numerator. So 8 square is equal to 64 and this is in square root, so it will cancel, the square root sign will cancel with the square sign, so we will left with 113 only. Similarly here square of 7 is 49 and square root will cancel this with square sign, so we will left with 113. Now we have to solve this. Take the LCM in the numerator and the denominator. It will be equal to 113 minus 64 upon 113. I hope you know how to take the LCM. Similarly in the denominator 113 minus 14 9 113. Here subtract 13 minus 4 9, 10 minus 6 4 upon 113 and 13 minus 9 4, 10 minus 4 6 113. Now inverse it, take the reciprocal. This will go to the upside. When we change the division sign, the sign will change and the denominator goes upward and denominator goes downward. So 113 will be cancelled with the 113 and we are left with the answer 49/64. This is the first part answer. Now second part is find the value of cot square theta. As I told you, cot square theta is equal to cot theta whole square. If we write this, both have the same meaning. Now we already have given the value of cot theta in the question. So what is cot theta? 7/8. So we will find its square and we have the answer of second part also. Square of 7 is 49 and square of 8 is 64. So we have solved both the part of question number 7 here. So students and dear friends, if you like my video, please don't forget to subscribe my channel and share my videos. Also don't forget to hit the like button. For the next question, please watch my next video. Thank you.